Hey guys, welcome to today's video blog post. The last post we did, we talked about strokes and the warning signs of stroke. So if you have not watched that, please go back and watch it so that if you're ever in a situation where you might be around somebody who may be having a stroke, you'll know the warning signs and you'll be able to help them quite a bit. So today we're going to talk about headaches that are not severe causes, that don't, like strokes or brain tumors or different things like that. We're going to talk about headaches that we can help and that can be treated by what we do, in the office. And those headaches are things like, for example, some headaches can be caused by dehydration if you don't have enough fluids. So always make sure that you're drinking enough water. That's a key component. If there's ever a book that you want to read that would help you with the effects of dehydration, read a book called, I think it's called The Body's Many Cries for Water. And talks about, a lot of the signs and symptoms that we feel are from being dehydrated because so few people actually drink water. And yes, I do mean water. I don't mean soda. I don't mean coffee. I don't mean tea. Even though all these things have water in them, you still need to drink plenty of good old pure water. What's the best kind of water to drink? That's a debate. A lot of people say distilled is the best because it's natural. Nature's nature's filtration process. But then other people will tell you that if you drink too much distilled water, it'll deplete the minerals from your system. So you should drink spring water. And then some people will tell you that spring water is nothing better than tap water. So some of the best advice that I got back when I was in school, and I think this is a pretty good idea to follow, is to just vary your sources. For example, if you want to drink distilled water from Publix one time, and then drink purified water from Walmart the next time, and then drink some Dasani water, and then drink some Zephyr Hills water, but just get different sources of bottled water because you don't want to drink tap water. There's a lot of chemicals and stuff in there and a lot of contaminants. But just vary your sources of the fresh water that you do drink, and that can help you. And there's a lot of expensive machines out there that can electrolyze your water or do different things, and you're welcome to research those. But what we do, because with my family, because life is hectic, and we just drink varying sources of water. So that's one thing. Make sure that you're very, very hydrated. The other thing to do is make sure that your diet is in order. If you have a high sugar diet, that can lead you to have headaches. If you have eat a lot of foods that you may be allergic to, that could lead you to have headaches. A lot of MSG, a lot of preservatives, a lot of like red dye 40 it can cause headaches in some people that are sensitive to it. So a lot of different chemicals and additives in the food and in the environment that if you're around them, you can have headaches. Now, what we can do with those things, of course, is remove them from the diet. And if you're curious about something that you may be eating that may be causing you to have a reaction, give us a call at the office if we can actually test you and see what you may be sensitive to. Now, what about musculoskeletal causes of headaches or neurological causes of headaches? Well, you can have neurological causes of headaches. Some of that stuff is what we talked about with the cranial nerve testing from the stroke warning signs. There can be some other issues. For example, straining of the muscles of the eyes. If your vision isn't appropriate, or you don't have the appropriate glasses, that can lead to headaches. Different things like that. But a lot of times, you will find patients that are suffering from headaches that are coming from neck trauma, an unresolved car accident, something like that, that's caused the muscles in the back of the neck to actually spasm and cause the bones in the top of the neck, your C1 and C2, or what's also known as your axis and your atlas, to cause those bones to be shifted out of place. And what can happen is either by the muscle spasming or by the bones being shifted out of place, it can squeeze the nerves that go up into the head and supply the head. And a lot of times they'll cause what feels like a headache that comes from the back of your neck, and it can refer around the head and even into the eyes. And those headaches, chiropractically and massage therapy wise, we have a whole lot of success with in treating those. We also have a lot of success in treating migraines. If you're on migraine medication, many times those can be caused from nerve pressure, from the joints being you losing their normal range of motion, either from muscle spasm or from joint subluxation. So there's a lot of things that we can do chiropractically. There's a lot of things that we can do with massage therapy. There are a lot of things that we can do nutritionally to try to help you if you suffer from chronic headaches. So if you are a patient, or if you know somebody who suffers from chronic headaches, got a phone call coming, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We'll be glad to check you out and see if we can point you in the right direction. So I hope this helps. If y'all have any questions, let me know. As always, my hope for you is that you take control of your health before your health takes control of you. And you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.